So today's Tuesday, Title Tuesday. The second one starts in just over 33 minutes. I did miss the first one today, but that's probably a good thing. I usually perform better in the later one anyway.
How sharp do you like your cheddar?
Not too sharp. Like, I don't want to get stabbed by my cheddar, but I don't like it too dull either. Somewhere in between. So, I do have a little bit of time to kill. My current blitz rating is 2753. I just bought a new mouse because I forgot to pack my usual mouse. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe I can get used to this one better than my other one. But let's go ahead. I'll play warm-up game, maybe a few warm-up games. This is a G203. Yeah, it's like a basic Logitech mouse. I was just fiddling with the sensitivity settings. I'm drinking cold brew. No latte, just plain cold brew. No added sugar. I feel like I played Stolen Monster like last week after the previous Title Tuesday. And they played like some early 94 and then F5. Yeah. Let's go for this. I like this E5 square. Might have ideas of knight E5, knight G6, etc. Yeah, knight G6 is tempting, but it's probably not good. I could play this move maybe. Yeah, very interesting pawn structure. D file could be an issue. Hmm. I want to play rook h1. Maybe c5, bishop c4 too. I do concede the d5 square with this move. It's still a fight. I want to make the outside passer. I've really mishandled this. It's probably a draw. It should be a draw. Wow, really? Okay, it's a draw. As Black was provoking me to play on there. I wanted to play g4. I don't think it works though. It's probably just still a draw. I had the option to play queen h7, but then Black has winning chances. Like king g4.
Good luck in Spain, smiley face. Thank you for the free month on Chess Mood. Smiley
Oh, my
face.
pleasure. Thank you, Mandalorian. Thank you, Frenzili, as well.
Hope you will have fun in Spain. And now, making rounds, mating rivals, Master Rosen's rapid moves raises more rating, tantalizing thrilling titled Tuesday tournament through Twitch.
Amen. Amen. Yeah, I think a draw is a fair result this game. I mean, I was up a pawn. Probably could have pushed for more at some point. c4 may have been a mistake. But positionally, usually you want your pawns on dark squares when both sides have a light squared bishop. But it seems like Black found some good moves. King h3 was probably the wrong approach. Like maybe I should play queen c2. Just controlling infiltration squares. It's hard to win though, like Black's controlling the d file. At some point I would need to go for this break. There's a question from Stelly. Did you consider rook h5 right before the bishop trade? Let's see. What moment, though? Because we traded rooks before we traded bishops. Unless you mean right before the rook trade. Ah, maybe here, rook h5. Yeah, I did not consider this move. It looks like a good move. Put the rook on g5. I guess there's queen d7. Queen d7, rook g5. Although here, yeah, here I'm probably happy, because if the king goes to h-file, then I have queen e1. And if the king goes to f-file, and there's bishop h5, maybe king f8. Yeah, this still feels a little bit unclear, because queen d2 is coming. And the rook's not in time to like get back to d1. There's a question about lifting the second rook. Yeah, I was a little bit slow to bring this rook into play. I mean, I played queen c3 to stop rook d2. Maybe I could have started with rook h1 here. So, yeah, let's do another. I think I gained 3 points for that game. You're drawing a high rate player. Yeah, last week I probably lost over 50 points in Title Tuesday. Like, I'm not too far away from my rating peak. My blitz peak on chess.com is in the 2800s, I think like 2820 or something. I have a new opponent. We'll play d4. Another 2800 rated player. Stick with the usual London opening. Yeah, h5 is a sign that black is not going to castle kingside. It's been a while since I've looked at this. I think castling queenside is fine. There's also knight f3, which is maybe preferable. And then bishop c4 and go for e5. Can I go for e5 right away? So the drawback of this move is it takes away the h5 square from the knight. And d5 is not currently accessible. And there might be b4 here. Takes and then takes. What's happening? Takes, takes, takes. I don't think I want to just lose my queen. Wait a minute, I can just take and then take back. And I'll be attacking the knight on c6. Which I think my opponent is realizing. I just win a piece. Okay, hopefully I can convert now. So that worked out nicely. I think we both had the same like oversight initially. The knight on c6 attacked. And there is a half-open b file for black. And c5, okay. Looking at bishop c4. This takes an e5. It's a safe move. I shouldn't be burning too much time. Thinking the queen will go to a3. Now I'm threatening to take. And black has some compensation. Yeah, the bishops are slightly annoying. I have rook d7 now. This queen e4 is an idea. Queen e4, knight h6. I think it's okay. Also, sorry, there's some loud landscapers outside. Might be affecting the audio a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, rook a8, I have queen b6 hitting the bishop. Oops. Ay. This is a mess now. There we go. Okay. It wasn't easy. My opponent fought well. Losing a piece out of the opening. But fighting back. I burned a lot of time here. I think overall, like, things were under control until later. I missed rook a8. I saw I was counterattacking the bishop, and I calculated takes and then takes. But I just missed this move. Yeah, how bad is the audio? Because it's like right outside the window. I am using a noise suppression filter. Audio is fine. Okay. Oh, that's good. As long as I keep the mic like close enough to my face, should be fine. My best title Tuesday ever is 8 points, which I scored back in October. Last week I scored 7.5, so I was in decent form last week. Hopefully I can keep it up this week. Have you ever fallen asleep during a chess match? No, but I played someone who fell asleep multiple times during our game. This was back in, I think, 2007. I played this guy who was rated maybe around 2000, but he was 85 years old, and it was pretty clear there were multiple times during the game he would doze off, but he would just wake up a few minutes later. Some people have different strategies for conserving energy and recharging. But I was never the type of person who would like fall asleep during school or during lectures in college. I just I don't like falling asleep in public. I did win, yeah. The guy was actually pretty well known. He has since passed away, but he was like a longtime chess player. He had beaten Bobby Fischer when Bobby Fischer was like 10 years old. So it's actually cool to be able to say I beat someone who beat Bobby Fischer. I'll have to find the game. Like, it's somewhere in a shoebox in storage. I'm not in Madrid now, but I'm traveling there soon. This will be my last stream before my travels. All right, putting chat in emote only. Okay, first opponent, playing MaxLeto from Isle of Man. Never been to Isle of Man, but okay, h5. Let's control the center.
Rosen, let's go.
Let's go. Hey, Reuter NFL. Thanks for the $15. I appreciate that. I think I just take. Allow bishop takes h3. Get the bishop pair. Could play rook g1. And d5 also looks attractive here. d5, 95, f4. Probably looked at castle queenside. Yeah, I definitely want to keep an eye out for this e5 break. Queen a5 is a good move. Always play king b1. Takes I probably have to take with pawn. There's also the idea takes and then e5. e5 immediately. Thinking bishop g7, f5 is an idea as well. It's a good looking position, but still requires focus. Rook h4. So e5, we trade. Queen f2. Just attacking the rook. Yeah, this is mostly intuitive. I'm sacking the pawn. Whoa, it's knight b3. 5,000 bits. Really appreciate all the support lately. I really do have to stay focused here. Like, this is not so simple. Back the pawn. I'm actually going to be down the pawn. I'm thinking whatever takes back, I play bishop g4. Hit the rook, hit the knight. If the queen takes, there's going to be discoveries too. The pawn takes. Okay, let's start with bishop g4. Rook h7 maybe coming. Thinking just bishop c3. Queen c5, I take the knight, then take the queen. Queen b5 is expected. That's also a move. Oh no. I really messed this up. No! That's really painful. I mean, bishop d4 is still giving me chances to hold on to. Really let that one slip. Yeah, position was good, but it's still like it's kind of tricky. Okay, try and rebound. I missed f5. And then I missed rook c4. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I played the other counterattack, but at least rook c4 doesn't lose a piece. And black gave back the piece. I don't think I was threatening anything here. And then this was a mess. And black should be winning here.
Hi Eric, your content, Stafford Gambit and London brought me to 1900 ELO.
Oh, nice to hear. I'll keep it up. I hope it brought you there from a lower rating rather than a higher rating. Welcome back to Novo Manish. I think I just got too relaxed this game. I had the time advantage, had a good position. Yeah, maybe there was a cleaner put away around here.
Bye Eric, better luck next round.
Yeah, hopefully better luck and better skill too. So there's probably a few games going this round. Oop, maybe not.
Oh yes, my resub.
Hey, welcome back, Jack the Noble. It doesn't look like the list was updating there. New game. Still many more games to go. I have a Queen's Gambit declined exchange variation. I'm pretty sure this is a mistake. Like knight h5 and then... Remember looking at these lines where the knight gets stuck. Like queen g5 and g6 could be an idea. Might take some work to prove though. If I play g6 too soon, there's knight h6, knight g4. And queen g5, there's f4. I'm thinking I can maybe provoke f4. Okay, I completely forgot about this move, but thankfully I have bishop takes h3, so should be fine. Yeah, now I'm threatening to take and then knight g3 with a fork. e4 looks like it should be somehow good for black. It takes and then knight's a bit loose. So I'm wondering like what to do if rook f2. Because then I'm not easily winning anything. There's a crazy line. Rook f2 takes. Queen takes d4. I don't think that works. No, that doesn't work. It's definitely uncomfortable for white. Still trying to calculate this move. Rook f2 takes knight g3, bishop d3. And maybe I just double up, like rook e7, rook e8. Okay, rook f3 is similar. Let's start with b5. Okay, I don't think I'm in a rush. Okay, now I'm wondering about takes, knight g3, bishop d3, queen d4, pawn d4. No, there's rook takes g3 in that line. Let's go for There's knight a4. Let's try it. I was thinking b3. b3, queen b1. Yeah, maybe I should just go for this. Get some initiative. At 96. So I'm threatening knight takes d4. Imagine the rook has to move. Go for c5. Still not simple. Not what I wanted to do, but I want to hold on to the pawn. Maybe this idea. I don't even have rook b1. I have this? No. Let's play g6 first. Doesn't work. Probably fighting for a draw now. Oh, what am I doing? Ay. Okay, I'm gonna lose another game. Unless some miracle happens. Which you never know. Oops. Okay. Oh, I'm struggling. 0 out of 2. This should be a good line for black, but I didn't quite follow through. Probably in the best way. I'll check with the engine. Ah, 94. I think what happened, like I had some vague memories that black is like clearly better, but I guess according to the engine, it's just equal. I tried to punish this move. Maybe got a slightly preferable position, but then didn't quite handle things properly. Apparently this is all equal. Until later. Thank you, Aaron Pilgrim. Also, thank you, Gary. Welcome back. Okay, hopefully I can recover. Really not my best start. Gonna have to try and grind back to, I mean, I'm not on the scoreboard yet. I'm tied for last place. Yeah, I think like the opening was fine. It was just what happened later. Opponent played decently well. Trying to clean my tabs here. Okay, new game. I'll play d4. Let's try and, yeah, just try and play chess, recover, go into this line. Queen g4. Yeah, there's ideas of knight b5. Try and pressure the queen side.
Let's go, Eric.
Hey, thank you, Sharma. Welcome back. Happy 25. I'm gonna go for a quick e4. Like, there's some resemblance to Jobava London, just with dark square bishops traded. Play this or this. I have queen c7 here. I don't see how black like easily defends this pawn. And b4 I could probably still take the pawn and attack the rook. And knight b8 loses a bishop. Yeah, now it's a question, do I want to take the pawn or move the knight first? I think this is fine. There's takes, and there's takes king b1. I'm attacking the bishop, bishop's pinned. If knight b6, there's bishop b5 or queen c6. And probably bishop e5 first. Get another piece into play. I could take, threatening to win the knight. I could also take, and then the king would have to take, and then king c6. I think I'm still leaning towards taking. Queen d6 is probably coming. Yeah, I'm thinking the rook should be lifting over soon. Like if king e7, I could play rook d3 to prepare queen a3, force a queen trade. I could also, can I get away with this? e5, queen b4. And maybe just rook d3 first. Yeah, at this point I'm trying to keep things simple. I'm trying not to make a mess of this. Because now queen a3. The queens will come off. b2 should eventually fall. Considering taking bishop d3, let's go with this, bishop d3. With knight f6 I can play rook b3. I guess I have to watch out for g2. Like if knight takes, I might start with knight f3. That's a good sign. And there's c4. And white's up a rook for a rook and 2 pawns for knight. Just have to not get forked. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot what it's like to win a chess game. Did take some work. Nice opening. Got some early pressure.
Hi.
Hello. Thank you, Phileas. Happy 27. Yeah, queen c7 was nice. And I think the rest of the game was just trying to make sure things were controlled. Got to simplify. So that was round 3. 1 out of 3. Not the best start, but I guess it could be worse. So we have one more game before a break. When's your next tournament at St. Louis Chess Club? I'd like to donate for the event. Donate in what way? I'll probably end up playing like just one of the local events in St. Louis. Maybe when I'm back from Spain. Sometime in June or July. There are some big events coming up at the club. I mean, mainly the Grand Chess Tour events, Sinkfield Cup, St. Louis Rapid Blitz. Okay, let me put chat back in emote only. So this is round 4. And I guess I'm just sticking with London today. But we'll mix things up a little bit here. I like to play this knight c3 move against c5. Pretty sure knight b5 is a move. Wait, knight b5, queen a5, though. Maybe it's e4 and then takes knight b5. I have some vague memories of looking at this. I don't remember much beyond this. I mean, we've strayed away from mainline theory. If I take... There's e5 as well. If I castle... Castle queen a5. Maybe it's just bishop g3. Like b4 might be coming. Yeah, this could get tricky. Black offers a queen trade. Keeping tension. His knight's kind of stuck. Can't access c7. It should be doing well here. And just as I say that, I think I just blundered. I have bishop... I have b4. Ay, ay, ay. Oh no, wait, my knight's defended twice. Okay. I was losing a piece. I have knight b3. I just wasn't expecting e5. Everything's under control. Knight's defended. Bishop's pressured. Let's play rook d1. Maybe bishop c4 is coming. Bishop h4 too. Not quite winning anything here. Looking at knight a5. Pressure this pawn. I'm looking at b4. b4 knight e4. Might be slow, but I feel like it's a useful move. f7 is now attacked. And it's tempting to take. Start with this. I'm already up a pawn. Probably threatening takes in knight d7. Not quite stalemate. Did have to be careful though for stalemate traps. Okay. Yeah, if I wasn't careful, there was a point. It's actually hard to achieve because, yeah, the king has e5. Like, if there was no pawn here, then like rook takes g2 almost forces stalemate. But even then, I would have king h1. Anyway, okay, I'm back on an even score. 2 out of 4. I did lose the first 2. I won the second 2. We are going to be on a break. Oh yeah, maybe I missed, I did miss rook takes f5. That's true, knight e3. Yeah, sometimes these positions, there's infinite ways to convert. I should check the opening. So I think I've had this position before. I usually take on d4 with the queen. But the engine does like knight b5. And then... Okay, so apparently there's some nuance that... Why is queen takes d4 not right? And knight f6. I should probably look at this opening more in depth. Engine wants takes, and then queen takes d4. Maybe get some like slightly better queenless middle game. Oop. Okay, I forgot to turn off emote only, but it should be off now. Any games still going? Okay, it looks like there's a couple. Okay, this game is gonna probably be a draw. Oh, Garble's asking, when I donate to St. Louis Chess Club, I'll ask them to use it to supplement prize pool for the tournament. Oh, that would be a nice idea. Yeah, I'm not sure what their process is for that, but you can send them an email. Their email should be findable on their main website. I know they do take donations. I mean, they are a non-profit. Wait, what? Wow. It's actually crazy, like how many games in Title Tuesday that have featured rook versus rook and decisively. But sometimes it happens. What's your favorite food? That's a tough question. There's a restaurant in St. Louis. It's called Akar, A-K-A-R. And they make a really, really good drunken noodles. They're like Malaysian, but also Asian fusion. It's a pad kimao. It's so good. Pad thai is also good. Hard to go wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what Gary's favorite food is. Shout out to Gary Loves Pizza. I actually had pizza yesterday for the first time in like ages. Any plans for Madrid or any other destinations? Yeah, probably once Madrid ends, I'll announce my future travel plans, but have to take it one announcement at a time. Or two announcements at a time. So I did recently announce Madrid and the chess mood promotion, so but I am planning to play more this summer. What could be a better / new way of saying well played? WP? Maybe slightly new. Or GG. GG yo. That's what Hikaru used to say. Oh, is WP very old? I feel like it's relatively new in the grand scheme of things. Like players in the 1900s didn't really say WP. Oh yeah, GG easy. I feel like that probably signifies that the opponent didn't play well. It was easy. Let's see the standings. A lot of people with perfect scores, including Hans. I'll probably play down again. I think the goal is to win enough games where I play some strong grandmasters. Okay, I'm 260 out of 514. Try and climb my way up the standings. There's a question in Madrid, how is the A and B group formed? The groups were formed based on the players' ratings. And basically, the groups were put together to ensure that both tournaments could potentially produce Grandmaster norms. So I'm pretty sure in both groups, 7 points is required for a Grandmaster norm. And for the tournament to be eligible for a norm, there has to be at least 3 Grandmasters in the section. There has to be a number of different countries represented. So there's a few requirements to fulfill. Okay, here we go. Back to emote only. Playing this person from Poland. You can make the board bigger. Hey, thank you, Gary. 1,000 bits. Which maybe I'll put towards the pizza fund for Spain. Imagine they should have pizza in Spain. Queen c2. Pretty sure c5 is the way to go. Haven't looked at this line in a while, though. Interesting. Inclined to take and play bishop c5. So I'm accepting the isolate queen's pawn. But I get some early initiative, space advantage. d4 could be an idea. d4, 94. Not actually sure. Let's try it. Knight e4, I castle. Oh, there's knight b5 too. Knight b5, knight e5. Does that move as well? I might be losing the pawn. I could take with knight. Probably have to sack a pawn here. It feels like there should be compensation. Takes rook b8. White has a bishop pair though. I'm not thrilled with the way I'm playing this. Yeah, really not happy here. I've burned so much time too. Maybe 94. Avoid those trades. Threatening this now. Yeah, maybe there's some compensation. Controlling the center. That was a stressful game. I'm not sure what's happening in the final position. I really misplayed like the opening and early middle game. White was up a pawn, had the bishop pair, but somehow I kept fighting. Okay, so I'm on a plus score for the first time this tournament. 3 out of 5. That's 3 wins in a row. Oh, is the mic okay? Wait, let me check the levels. I have a limiter filter, so it shouldn't be clipping, but if it's too loud, I turned it down just a little bit. Is it just me, or does the face cam look like a CGI? I'm using my nicer camera, so I'm pretty sure I'm not CGI. Yeah, my watch isn't charged, so I don't have a heart rate monitor for the stream, unfortunately. I am using, what's it called? Portrait filter. So it blurs the background a little bit. This is without the portraits. This is with the portraits. Also using the studio light filter, which is this. So I think it just offers some better lighting. These are built-in filters for the Mac. I'm using my Sony camera as a webcam. It's a Sony A9, a nice kind of wide-angle lens. If you had to change your career, what would you choose? Probably photographer. I haven't done photography in a while. Used to do more side gigs, but I still enjoy it. If you're an AI, then I'm pretty sure this violates fair play. What if we're just all AI? We're living in a simulation. Okay, next game. Back to emo only mode. Let's mix it up. We'll play e4. Caro Kann. Let's play the chess move repertoire against the Caro Kann. Knight a6. Okay, I don't remember studying this. We'll just play c3. Try and keep it simple. I just wanted to play an exchange variation, which I guess we're still getting in some way. It seems like a good version of the London, actually. Play this move. Yeah, being a bit more aggressive here. If knight takes, I just sack. Bishop takes, I trap the bishop. Wow. I actually didn't realize how complicated this could be. This takes, queen g3. I don't want to go into that. I could take on h5 and then play g4. I think I'll go for. Yeah, I have 2 minors for rook and 2 pawns. Yeah, that's actually a great move. I should have seen that coming. If I take with bishop, maybe it's not so bad. Takes with bishop, queen h4, king f1. The king is decently safe here, actually. Knight helps cover some key squares. Like f4 coming. Or not. What to do? It's a fight. Caro's gonna open. Trying to discourage this move. It takes I would take with rook. Probably want to do this and this. There's b4. Let's see where the knight goes. Knight d7, I might have bishop a4. Wow. It should really be okay.
Yay, Rosen.
Looks scary though. I think I start with this. Thank you, half-witted Diplodocus.
Still have not finished the spring marathon stream.
I still need to export it. This move takes... It's all about king safety. Rook f5 might come. Rook f5, knight h3. I might end up playing knight f1 too. So takes, rook g5, knight g4. It looks like everything's defended.
Good day, mate. Hope you are well.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I really have to stay focused. h5 takes. Should be fine. I still have good chances to win. Maybe. Oh no! I can't believe it. I have blundered 2 pieces. Still might be a draw. Oh, really should have been an easy win. Just like lost focus there. It's very hard to win once I drop the first minor piece. I had 96 too. 96 knight f4, even knight hf4. What to do? And 3.5, still on a +1 score. We have how many games left? What round was that? That was round 6. Next game starting. Not really much of a break. Oh, was a bishop hanging at some point too. Maybe my opponent couldn't handle so many gifts at once. Okay. Let's try and regroup and play against a Catalan. Pretty sure b5 is a move. I haven't looked at this in a little while. A4, wow. A little bit curious about taking and bishop d7. Could castle. A5 is a move. I'm in the castle. Looking at takes and then queen b6. I'm allowing rook a5. Well, this prevents rook a5. A5 could be a target though, like queen a4 might come. Looking at queen a4, bishop d7, takes. I lose a5, I win e2. And there might not be too many other options. Yeah, I guess I'll go for it. That's a good move. I mean, not the move I want to play. I couldn't take because rook c8 would be mating. Okay, now I have rook c8, but then knight d6. Knight d6, rook c7? Hmm. I think this is okay. Knight c6 will come. So I want a pawn. I want to throw in the check and play knight d7. Not easy though. Attacking the rook. I didn't think this works, but maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Mm. Yeah. Not good. Okay. I held on. I held on. I mean, it's a winning endgame for whites, but they also missed mate in 2, I think. This is mate in 2. Here it's mate, and then otherwise back rank mate. Okay, 4 out of 7. I've been struggling, but okay, my score I think is better than what I should have. Yeah, interesting line to play a3 and then a4. So black has some options here. I didn't consider bishop a6. It makes sense though. Just defend the pawn, because bishop d7, there's knight takes e7. Does c4 do anything? At what point though? Maybe later? Wait, c4 was never legal though. Oh, c3. Earlier. Yeah, I don't have time to analyze, unfortunately. Generally, c3 is like overextending. There's cases where white plays b3, then you can play c3, but don't think it worked in that position.
Where are you going in Spain?
Madrid. Yeah, we do have the announcement command. I've never been to Madrid before, but I'm looking forward. I've heard good things about the city. Can I win a pawn? And takes and takes. Probably a good sign that my opponent's thinking here. Maybe there's this move, but then I have this move. Let's keep things simple.
Hi Eric, I hope you have so much fun in Spain. I love
Oh,
you.
thank you. Love you too, North NB. Thanks for that. Queen f3. This f5 square looks nice for the queen. Maybe some potential e5 ideas. Expecting bishop d7, queen a5 maybe. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna win another pawn. Okay, I could take on c7. That looks pretty good. This is queen c5. c5. I'm not sure. Might be safer to take on a7. Hey, is someone getting merch? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, black's getting counterplay. And I think just rook b1. If trade's on c3, then the king's a bit weaker. Of h4 at the end of that line. Queen g7, this still takes a lot of work. Queen g7, bishop b5 looks interesting. Maybe rook e3 as well. Okay. Yeah, it was that weird bug again where it like ticks down to 0 and then just kind of freezes. But okay, got the job done. It did get a little bit messy here. Wow, actually black is like winning according to the engine if they find rook g8. My plan was to play f6 check. Ah, queen takes g3. Counter check, winning the queen. Hola. Gracias. I do have to practice my Spanish, actually. Tengo que practicar mi español. Yeah, now the queen is finished. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do here. I wanted to initially take on c7, but yeah, probably a good thing I didn't, because queen c5 and then my queen gets stuck. Black's like already for choice despite being down 2 pawns. So we will have a break coming up. I am 5 out of 8. So despite losing the first 2, I think I've recovered decently well.
Birthday.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my birthday is already like, what, less than... Wait, what's the date today? Yeah, less than 3 months away. Yesterday was June 3rd. So yesterday it was exactly 3 months away. Oh, let me turn off emo only. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, I think you ZW. It's that one Evan. Qual es la fecha hoy? La fecha es Quattro de Juno? Wait, Juno? Junio? How do you say June? Julio is July. Julio is also like the name of probably a lot of people on the planet. Junio, okay. Yeah, it's been so long since I've studied Spanish.
Have a nice tournament in Spain.
Oh, thank you. Gracias. Oh yeah, Anna Crownling speaks Spanish. She also speaks English, Swedish. I imagine most people like will speak some English in Madrid. Usually the case with like major European cities. I'll bring my my translator app. I feel like ChatGPT is also like probably pretty good at speaking Spanish, helping translate. I'm going for a chess tournament, so like most of my time in Madrid I'll just be not talking and playing chess. And outside the chess, I'll be recording recap videos. Probably mostly in English. I could try maybe like recording a recap video in Spanish, but I think it'll be difficult. I've lost most of my vocabulary. Yo, how do you say like, oh, me gusta jugar al London. I don't know how to say opening. Al London es mejor opening. I think Jonathan speaks in Spanish. He was telling me he used to live in Spain. So maybe he'll incorporate some Spanish in the Twitch takeovers. Have you ever had a dream of you playing chess? Yes. Many times over the course of the few decades I've been playing chess. Yeah, especially like before, after, during chess tournaments, when chess is on my mind like 24/7. I sometimes have nightmares where like I'll be in a chess tournament and then I'll like be late for my game and then get lost and not be able to find the playing hall. Haven't had too many chess nightmares recently though. And sometimes I will dream of like very specific positions and I'll just be like calculating some random variation. But then when I wake up, I'll forget the position. What's the most successful result in your dreams? I can't quite remember. I'm sure I've defeated a grandmaster at some point in my dreams. I think Fabiano said that, like when he was younger, he had a very vivid dream of him becoming world champion, which unfortunately for him is still just a dream. Okay, let me find this timer. I'm going to be right back. Stay tuned. Games will start in about 2.5 minutes. Okay. I still haven't played any higher rated players this tournament. But I'm on a score where maybe I'd have a chance. Let's see. Why does it say people see this? 5 out of 8 and then 3 out of 4. But maybe that's from earlier. Okay, I'm in 1/15th. Hey, I'm tied with Eric Hansen. Nice. Maybe the Erics will face each other. Okay. Maybe not. Are we going to see 9 out of 3? I think I've played this player before. I have an even score. Put back on emo only. Let's play Sicilian. D4. This is something. Queen E3 or Queen D3? Interesting. Yeah, this is one of these like new sort of anti-Sicilians. Still resembles an open Sicilian. Thinking D5. E5 is also possible. Go for this. This might backfire. We'll see. A5 is one idea. Could also maybe take. It's also this move takes and then d4. E5 is coming very soon. I guess from white and not from me. So it takes. Try this. Ready to take here. I'll trade a bit. So I'm up a pawn. White has a bishop pair. And it's a good move. Really not what I want. I didn't see what else to do though. Okay. Whew. I got so low on time that game. And somehow I didn't flag. It was still tricky for white. Like, we got to a situation where it's not easy to figure out what to do here as white. And yeah, apparently there's no like clear breakthrough. Your king f8. So I'm 6 out of 9. Yeah, really recovered. 2 games left. If I win the last 2, it's tied for my best score ever in Title Tuesday. I've still played I've still played down every game this tournament. I imagine next round I will play a higher player. Let's see the standings. Yeah, next game should be starting soon because that one was a long one. Watch some of the final games here. This should be a draw, but I think all 3 results are possible. Like, white could overpush. Black could try and overpush. Okay, it's gonna liquidate. I like this player's username, how to draw. Let's see if they know how to draw this. Gotta get the Philidor setup. Okay, yeah, good. Put the rook on the 4th. There's the 3rd rank defense, but also the 4th rank defense. Oop. King d4, it's like already becomes not so easy. Yeah, white's rook is a little bit misplaced. Wow. White might lose this. Like, it's almost Lucina. Yeah, here it can get like kind of tricky. Check was missed. They're about to repeat 3 times. There we go. Okay. Next game starting almost now. Oh, playing Subham. I was expecting to play a higher player. I guess not. Subham's a longtime viewer of the stream. Plays Sicilian. Could take with queen, actually. This should be okay, though. Knight's a little bit misplaced on c7. Yeah, there's some potential pressure with the long diagonal. Maybe some idea knight b4 if pawn takes. I have knight d5 here. Knight d5, there's knight takes b5. Wonder if I can take the knight first. White might get some compensation. Yeah, so bishop c7, bishop b2, knight d4, bishop c3, knight b5 there. So maybe I just take on b2 and take on d4. Yeah, because bishop c3, knight b5 is not pleasant. Actually wondering about rook b1, rook c8. Also looking at bishop a3 here. Very tricky position. I'm not so sure about this. I guess rook b2, rook c7, rook b5, queen c8. Rook g5, g6. Bishop moves I take here. There's lines where, like, rook b5, bishop g2, there's rook g5. So, queen c8's a bit safer. Now rook g5, there's g6. And it does look weakening, but... oh, wow. Not sure if I want to take that. I don't think I can take that. Okay, I won on time. Final position looked promising. I'm not sure if it's actually winning. There's a question if I can trap the bishop in time. Like, can maybe try and create some rescue mission.
Warm greetings from. Wait, Did you think I was Fang Duster?
Liverpool? Oh
Can't
no.
believe it's been 16 months. Thanks for the great content. Good luck in Spain.
Thank you, Zboosh. I was expecting Liverpool, but that's not quite Fang Duster. Yeah, here and then here. Takes. I think black is trapping the bishop, but maybe white has some way to escape. Let's see. H4, king f6, h5. Yeah, I'd win the bishop, but it still takes a lot of work with just one pawn against two. And this maybe could lead into rook bishop versus rook with no pawns. Okay, on 7 points. Man, I really didn't think I'd get to this spot. But if I win my next game, I'll have tied my best ever title Tuesday. I started the tournament losing the first two. I haven't played up thus far. Let me turn off emote only. Yeah, it's a Swiss Gambit where, yeah, I sacrificed my score early on to save momentum for later. Rook takes b7 after queen e7. At what point? Oh, after king e7. Ah. Yeah, because my queen is overworked. And takes... This is still interesting, though. The bishop is still stuck. I mean, white should have good winning chances here, though. At least get a pawn for the bishop. Maybe two. Yeah, what was I supposed to play? Like, so after rook b1, I was considering rook c8. Or I played rook c8, yeah. And then here, I wanted to make this work, but just rook g5. I missed bishop h7. This is very strong. Because if I take, the point is rook h5. I can't go up because it's made in two. If I go back, then there's this. And yeah, maybe I could still try and hold this. Like, I lose a queen, but this is not pleasant to defend. I should check the opening too. d5 is fine. Yeah, I guess b4 is a bit more principled. Yeah, so it's roughly equal. It just seemed very tricky for both sides. Okay, one more game to go. Okay, next game will be starting very soon. Here we go. Oh, playing stollenmonster, who I played earlier. I played this opponent before Title Tuesday. I got a good position too. So here we go. Wonder if we'll see the same opening. Bishop f5, okay. A little bit different. I think this is playable. Have to be very careful with this line, like these ideas. Still 94, wow. I still have to be careful. And there's f3, which probably don't want to play. Queen b6, queen b3, knight c6. Go for this. Knight c6 is probably critical here. But knight c6 I take on d5. Knight d7. If I take on d5. No, takes I take. Takes, takes. Hit the bishop and pawn. Seven's also hanging, kind of. Threatening this. Looking at d5 here. I should probably just develop. It's queen c8. Okay. 8 points. Wow. So I finished, I mean, the last 9 games, I finished 8 out of 9. Man. It really didn't feel like a great tournament for me. But I tied my best title Tuesday ever. I only played up 1 game. I started losing the first 2. Thank you, Robert J. Oppenheimer.
There once was a player named Rosen, whose chess skills were
that's
finally
me.
chosen. With a
Oh,
gasp
yes.
and a scream, "Oh no, my queen." Yet his wins were still duly apperson.
I don't know what the last word means, but yeah, thankfully I managed to get unfrozen. I tied with Hikaru, really? So probably not the best tournament for Hikaru.
Send off. Good luck and have fun in Spain.
Thank you, Torvald. What else rhymes with Rosen? Petrosian. Almost. Petrosin. Not sure if I want to be rhymed with Petrosian, though. Might depend which Petrosian. So, wow, 31st place. Yeah, tied with Hikaru. My tie breaks weren't great. I mean, they were the worst tie breaks out of all the 8-pointers, but I'll take it. Does this mean I'm as good as Caro? Yeah, he's still, what, a few hundred points higher rated than me. Man, over 400 points higher rated than me.
There once
Still got
were
my
2
cold
chess
brew.
minds so keen, Eric Rosen and Petrosian, seen. Rosen's queen pride, oh no. Petrosian's defense, a show. Together, they dazzled the scene.
Yeah, and then we both said, "Oh no, my queen." Okay, I appreciate the poetry. Some nice limericks. It's so crazy, like the players that I finished above, but yeah, I guess the Swiss Gambit paid off, like losing the first 2. I didn't play any GMs. And the strongest player I played was a candidate master. It's the only higher rated player. Bortnik finishing with 10, winning the tournament. Good job to Bortnik. And 9 points took third. Someday maybe I'll get to 9 or at least 8.5. Yeah, this last game, I mean, the opening turned out to be very good. And 94 may have been a bit premature. I think knight c6 is actually the way to go here, because there's these knight b4 ideas. Okay, engine saying bunch of playable moves for black. Yeah, black did create the mating attack. Yeah, I was up some pawns out of the opening. Let's go forward here. I think everything was under control, despite my time situation. Almost lost control, but yeah, my opponent took a lot of time here, like took over 30 seconds, but then just dropped the rook. Yeah, queen g5 is actually an annoying move. I think I would have played queen h3 or check and then queen h3. It could have still been a fight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll play Title Tuesday next week because I'll be playing in Madrid. Next week is actually the second day of the Madrid Chess Festival. So yeah, I think next week there won't be any Title Tuesday, but there will be a couple games on Tuesday actually. So still be a busy day for chess. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up. Next time I'm live, I might be playing classical chess.